All right, we're on. We're on. Morning, everybody. We'll wait a couple minutes. We just got a bunch of people coming in here right now. I'll get on the participants here. Okay, yeah, we'll just wait a couple minutes. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Seemed to be an organizing weekend for me. Got a bunch of cupboards that needed some organizing, so did that. That was good. Look at all everybody's coming in. All right, right on, right on. Right on, holy smokes! This is today and tomorrow, and then that's it. Holy smokes! My golly. Oh, right on, William. You're organizing too. I don't know. It just seemed to be that kind of weekend. A little cold, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, right on. Good. Good. Okay. I think we've got a whole bunch of people here that we maybe get started with in the beginning. All righty. Let me say my good mornings. Just a second here. I'll get this out. Okay, just my good mornings. And then we'll get going with the task for today. And I'll answer a couple questions that Pa had put. Is Pa here yet? She's right over there. I'll answer a couple questions there that Pa had posted on Teams at 3:01 on a Saturday, I do believe. And then at 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday. Holy smokes, Pa. So let's do our good mornings. Here's our Alexis is here, and I hope you're feeling good. We're getting to that time. Holy smokes, eh? That's exciting. We got Ashley here, but we don't have any babies online. No babies this morning. So if you got a baby, throw it up. If you don't have a baby, go find one. Got lots in the North End. We got Amaya. Good to see you, Amaya. I'm glad you're here. Belen, who is the very first one here, and I think she usually is. Good to see you, Belen. Brianna Williams. Good to see you. I'm glad you said, sir. That's a good way to start the day. Candace Adams, good to see you here. I hope you had a good weekend with that lovely boy of yours. Elizabeth, I hope you had a good weekend with those crazy girls of yours. Kelsey, I hope you had a good weekend with that crazy dad of yours. We got Kendra Hamilton, not from Hamilton, but Portage La Prairie. It's good to see you. Say hi to your brother for me. Lisa McLean is here. Lisa, good to have you here. Mela is here. Mela, it's good to see you. And of course, Pa's always around. She's lurking somewhere on Teams. She's lurking. She's around, so we always see her. Oh, what else we got? And we got William, who also organized his covers. That's very all the way from Lac du Bonnet. Our good friend Taylor Nielsen is here. And I think I got everybody. I just want to do one last little check. I don't like leaving anybody out. All right. Yep, I did it. I'll click this on the chat so we can see. Oh, Elizabeth had a good weekend. Candace, good weekend full of baking. Good. Candace, did you make like sweetie things? I made rye bread. I like making bread. So yeah, very, very cool. And Amaya gives us a good morning. All right. Today's a worky day. Today is building a little PowerPoint, little presentation about your nutrition hopes and dreams for your daycare center. And again, I would love if you could do it with another person using Teams, Google Docs, whatever's easier for you. All right. And even though we're working on this today, we'll make the due date towards the end of the week. Okay. So sometimes you may already have a friend that you're connecting with, but they're at work or they're not around here right now. So cause any stress or any harm. So we're having a focus on nutrition. And it's a big one for me. And I noticed that Candace was making Halloween goodies. Right on, Candace. And yeah, people miss you baking, right from day one. Boy, that's what you were known for. So yeah, Candace. So you're a cook. William's a cook. I know a whole bunch of people are a cook there. Rena's a cook. All kinds of folks are cooks here. And really what we're hoping for is you bring a little bit of that passion you have for cooking within your programs. I've said this before in health and well-being, but I was blessed having a grandmother who, taught me how to cook. Cooking was something she was very passionate about. So taught me and my brother at a young age on how to cook. And to this day, we cook. My son cooks. It's a part of our legacy. And what's neat about that is every time I cook, I think of my grandmother. So again, I'm going to throw that out to you guys. I'll bet you are inspiring a kid right now to cook. And in the years that go down, that kid's going to remember cooking because of you. So this stuff's really important. I posted a couple of things that I posted a lot of great resources on this class. So what is it, class 6? And some good resources. I put in a Facebook link. I hope you guys can get into it because it's really, really cool. It's from my good friend Carrie Favreau at St. Louis School in Kenora, the Catholic school out there. And she, as I said before in one of my blog posts, she's one of my most favorite educators in the world. She is just so darn smart. So please have a look at her curriculum there. And they're just making pickles. They're jarring pickles. And canning is very, very cool. I've done canning with kids out on the North Coast where the elders teach the kids on how to skin a salmon and then half smoke it and then can it. We spend like 2 days doing that, and it's just joyful. I have other friends who had just posted on Facebook, Liz Williams and Jessica Starland. You guys will dig this, or maybe it'll freak you out. But my good friends Liz Williams and Jessica Starland out in Gitwanga in the north coast of BC. It's a Gitxsan Head Start program. And every fall they take the kids hunting. And they teach the older kids, the older school-age kids, on how to use a rifle. And so they go off into the woods with the hunters. They all get the safety training and everything like that. And they go and hunt a moose, and they bagged a moose this year. And so the kids are involved in everything from hanging the moose to gutting the moose to drying the moose for a bit. And then once it's ready, they start cutting it up into meat. Holy smokes. Like, talk about being connected to your heritage, who you are as a person, but also the life skills you learn there. So this stuff's really important to me. I think it's also a lot of fun for you. I know school agers with guns. I don't know, but it works. I guess toddlers with guns would be worse. All right, so school agers, at least they're capable of that. And if you are intrigued with that center, please let me know, because I'm going to be drawing up a list of some places for people to connect with for their offsite practicum. And Liz and Jessica love to connect with you guys. So if anybody's out there is really interested in how they do some really amazing Indigenous Head Start stuff with a big Indigenous focus, they've been doing it forever. They do potlatches. Again, another big food thing where the kids learn the clan system, and where the kids in the North Coast, the clan sponsored the potlatch, which is a big coming together and eating together. So if you're a wolf, and it's the wolf time to do the potlatch, you've got to prepare the food. You've got to serve the food to all the community elders and stuff like that. It's a fundraising thing that they do, but it's more importantly, it's about teaching the kids about the clan system which they have out there. So it's pretty fascinating. William, yeah, I thought you would, William. I thought you would. Gitxsan culture is pretty amazing. Really strong folks who are really in tune with where they come from and who they are. So yeah, I expected that, William. Cool. I think you would love them. Also have some great contacts, of course, out in Haida Gwaii too, who do some beautiful programs out there too. From the fishery, they actually are involved in the fishery, and that's where I was doing the skinning of the salmon and canning that. So some really cool things. And I hope you guys have a good time today with this little assignment. All I'm asking you to do is, again, if you can buddy up with somebody, don't be alone. It'd just be nice to talk to somebody else, right? maybe because I think I'm going crazy by myself here. It'd be good if you connect with somebody, talk about your centers. What are you doing well from a nutrition perspective? Make sure you've gone through the resources for class 6. What's good in your center for nutrition education? Where do you see some gaps? It's going to be gaps. And what could you do about it? Now, I know we're in COVID times. So you can present this in such a way for right now, given the COVID restrictions, or you can set up these recommendations for when we're done with this thing and we're back to where kids can be able to eat together and cook together and stuff like that. Okay, so that's totally up to you. So remember, what are the strengths of your program? What are the gaps in the program? And what are a couple of good ideas? And if everybody remembers, Pa, you got to do like a 40-minute to an hour presentation. Everybody just give me a good little PowerPoint. It'd be great if you narrated it. And Pa, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm just kidding. And speaking of Pa, I have to answer some questions from her. Pa can't get into the Flipgrid, and she doesn't know why. She's been there before. So Pa, I can get that all loaded up and post it onto Teams, like the links that seem to get you in there, Brianne. Oh, but lots of people are having trouble. Jeez. Okay, maybe I've done a mistake. All right, so I'll check and see what the heck's going on there. It links to somewhere different, brings me back. Okay. Let me see if I probably screwed something up, right? How many of you guys out there think that I screwed up? Okay, thank you, Mahala. I expected that. All right, so I'll go back. I'll fix the machine. I'll fix the machine, and okay, Taylor, that's enough. Enough laughing at me. I'll fix the machine, see what the heck's going on there, and if I'm running into troubles, I'll post the links onto the team. So good question, Pa. You found an error. Pa's other question was, oh, Pa, you do your learning story a bit different, and it's fine. So if you want to keep your learning story with the written bit and the pictures at the end, that's fine too. Just make sure you've got a little tag for those pictures, Pa, so I know what the pictures are connected to. All right. I don't get my knickers in a wrinkle about how people put the learning stories together. So if that works for you, Pa, that's fine. And I'll mark it based upon how you have designed it. Just make sure if you're adding the pictures, as I said, have a little tag in it. What's this connected to? Okay, just a brief little thing there. Yeah, okay, so obviously I've screwed up because the codes aren't working. Okay, so I'll figure that out today. I just have to do one thing at 10 o'clock. I have to do a little music workshop with Michelle Melinda's class, and then I'll get back to this and I'll finish up some of the marking there too. Amaya, for the child play assignment, for the 3 follow-up activities, do we need the planned experience forms? Do we have to implement them? Thanks. For the child play assignment, you don't have to write out a planned experience form because you're going to tell me about the activity in the learning story. All right. But for the play class, we also have to have 2 planned experience forms, the nature and the nutrition one. So you write up a PPE for that, but you don't need it for the child play assignment. All right, Amaya, I hope that, and yes, you have to implement them. You have to give it a go and tell the story. Alrighty, I hope that answered your question there. Oh, no worries, Amber. No worries. We're just getting a slow start here anyways. Amber, it turned out that I actually screwed up and I have to fix the Flipgrid. I know, Amber, surprise, surprise. I know.
Oh, I know. Can I share some news?
Yes, Amber, please.
Wednesday with co-op housing, I might be moving 5 minutes from my work.
That is brilliant, Amber. That is excellent news. When's this going to happen?
Sorry, I can't hear you now. Weird.
She's cutting in and cutting out. Okay, just if you can chat on there, Amber, that's fantastic news, Amber. Boy, oh boy, just have to walk home for lunch, and oh my God, that's going to be amazing. Good for you. That's good. Anybody else have great news? No more babies? No more, nothing like that? Okay. Okay. Rena, you got some news? It says a yes. You got some news, Rena? Or that's just like an exclamation. Okay. All right. Oh, look at this. Rena keeps typing yeah. Okay, what's your news, Rena? You have a korma recipe for me, Rena? Is that the exciting news? A nice vegetable korma? Oh, okay. One of the co-workers tested positive. Okay. I hope you're well, Rena. I hope pay attention to the signs and all that other stuff. Yeah, and my wife at TechVoc, the classroom, someone tested theirs, so they have to do all the precautions. So and Brianna, guys, I hope you're well out there. I worry a lot about you folks, and when I hear these sort of numbers going up, I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I don't have to leave the house. My wife doesn't let me leave the house because of my little immune trouble. But I'm just so worried for you guys, and I hope you guys are being safe. Okay, and a kid testing positive. So I'm thinking of you guys, and as I said, every time I hear the numbers go up, I cringe and I worry a little bit. But we'll get through this, folks. We'll get through this fine. Rena, I was kind of impressed with your teach yourself something new, where you were going to try out Yorkshire puddings. So that's what we could do, Rena. You give me a korma recipe, and I will give you my grandmother's Yorkshire pudding recipe. It is the best in the world. It's not those crappy little Yorkshire puddings you get in a restaurant. These things are like the size of your head. All right, so that's the way you have a real good Yorkie. Good. Okay, I'll trade my grandmother's Yorkie. Okay. So. Oh, I just wanted to check because I think someone else had a question there. La, 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 just up above the Amber's excellent news and Rena's sad news. We have to send just one of the forms for the planned experience. Yeah, so remember, there's a bunch of different assignments in this class there, Maya. So one of the ones is the planned experience. So you give me 2 PPEs, nature, nutrition, and the other one's the child play assignment, which is the emergent. You need to have one of those responses need to be one of your nutrition or your nature activity. Okay. And again, folks, if you're missing something, if something's not right, I'm going to send it back to you with some comments, and just so that we can work this thing out. Okay, so I hope you, even though I screw up a lot, I don't screw up on that. I will send it back to you, and then you can get yourself back on your merry way, especially in these times when we're doing everything online. All right. Any other questions about what's happening today? No, sounded pretty good. Pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Ashley Harder's chat. When you read that fast, all I see is sex. So, oh, that threw me. All right, maybe it's me. All righty, there's no other questions about what we're doing today. Okay, and tomorrow we're doing a little focus on those great programs in New Zealand, the Taiwahari, and please, because there's something there that we need to connect with in Manitoba. So again, they weave non-Indigenous and Indigenous values together and create one framework for everybody. So I'm excited by that. And they're really good people too. And I love what they focus on, which is a bit different here. And then next Monday's it, folks. That's our last day together. And that's going to be Learning Story Making Day. So I will be on the teams with you. You're going to send me some drafts or what you've already done. I'll provide some comments. If it's good to go, you send it in and we're good. Today, after I get this little workshop done, I will return to the marking. Boy, oh boy, that's been good. They've been some amazing stuff. I'll get up to date on the Flipgrid and I'll fix the Flipgrid because I've screwed that up somehow. And please keep in touch with me today, folks. All right. Even just to say hi. Doesn't have to be purposeful like Pa. Just to say hi would be cool too. All right. So any other questions about today? Looks like everyone's sort of set. The blog work. Could people get into the blog okay? Has anyone been in the blog today? All right, if the blog's not working, will you please let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's working. I've obviously screwed up something on the Flipgrid, didn't click the right button. Okay, so no questions for you folks? Are you guys still awake out there? All right. Okay, let me do my goodbyes then. All righty, before we go, let me do my goodbyes. And once this uploads, I will put it onto YouTube and I'll fire that off onto our Learn shell, especially for the folks that weren't able to make it today. Afaf, I didn't get to say hi to you, but I will say goodbye to you. Afaf, I hope you have yourself a beautiful day. Alexis, again, I hope you're feeling well and good luck today. Amber, good to see you. I don't care if you're late, just show up. That's all I care about, Amber. And great news today, Amber. That is great news. And if you need some help moving, Amber, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody to help you. All right? All right. Andrew Ferguson, I know you're having some troubles with your audio and stuff, but it's always good to see you here. Ashley Harder, I hope you have an absolute lovely day. Maya, I hope you have a fantastic day and enjoy. Keep the questions coming on Teams and stuff like that. Belen, as always, have a lovely day. And if you see me on Main Street, wave. That would be cool. Honk a little bit. That'll be all right. Brianna Williams, as always, great to see you. Candace Adams, as always, too. And congratulations on your bacon stuff. That's fantastic. Lucky kids in your community get to eat those treats. Oh, Elizabeth, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And of course, Chelsea out in Headingley or something like that. I hope you have a good day. Kendra Hamilton, who's from Portage, I hope you have a good day. Kendra, one day you're going to have to go to Hamilton. It's one of my most favorite cities in Ontario. It's a fantastic place. And Lisa McLean, hope you have a lovely day, and it's so good to see you here today. Mahela, thank you for your honesty and keeping me on track. And thank you. I appreciate that about you. Pa, as always, I know I make fun of you with your questions and points, but boy, oh boy, we all need someone like a Pa in our classroom. So always nice to see your messages. William, I will connect you with those Get Sam people. You will love Liz Williams. She is a genius, an absolute genius in Head Start stuff, just being a really cool person in childcare. She's amazing. Rena, sorry about the news of the sickness in your center, but we're rooting for you, and I hope you are well. Stephanie, I didn't get to say hi to you, but I will say bye to you. Give my best to your beautiful family. You guys are lovely up there. I love what you're doing with you. I love the roller skating with your kid. That was gorgeous. And Taylor, as always, my friend Taylor, I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep the teams up. Let me know what's working, what's not working, and I will try to fix things up today. All right? Have a good day, everybody.